When you want to describe yourself or express your feelings, if you want to say, I'm happy, I'm sad. If you want to talk about others, if you want to say, he's smart, she is beautiful. If you want to talk about anything in general, if you want to be specific about time, is it at present or it's in the past? We need a very strong verb to help us with all of that. In English, we have verb to be to give us all these functions in just one package. What's going on, everyone? This is Abdulrahman Ramadan from Let's Talk channel, your online source to learn English at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Let's get started. Verb to be is one of the most important verbs you will come across in English. Why is that? Because it has more than one function, and we use it 90% of the time when we speak English. Verb to be is a very helpful verb. It can be a main verb, and it can be a helping verb. In the next few examples, we will know the difference between them both, when and how to use verb to be as a helping verb and a main verb. In our previous lesson, we learned about subject pronouns. Do you remember them? Let's revise them together. I, he, she, it, you, we, they. Verb to be has more than one form. It can be am, is, are, if I'm talking about something at present and maybe last in the future. And it can be was or were if I'm talking about the past. Verb to be as well, it can come in a sentence as be or being. Be is just a main verb. Being is a gerund, and gerunds in English by adding ing to the main verb to change its meaning. Let's look at all the subjects in English and apply verb to be and see them in real life situations. Am always goes with I to become I am. Is always goes with he, she, it, singular subjects, always and forever. To become he is, she is, it is. Are always goes with they, we, and you. Always and forever. To become they are, we are, you are. Example, I am cold. Speak a little bit faster. I'm cold. I'm cold. He is smart. He is smart. He is smart. He is smart. She is beautiful. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. It is windy. It is windy. It's windy. It's windy. In those examples, verb to be is a main verb. Basically describes the state of existence. What's your condition? I'm cold. Let's go over all these examples and let's put them in the negative form. Negative form. So, what were they? They were affirmative. Affirmative. To negate verb to be, always and forever, add not right after verb to be. Example, I'm cold. I am not cold. Speak a bit faster. I'm not cold. He's smart. Negate the sentence. He's not smart. He's not smart. She's beautiful. Negation. She's not beautiful. She's not beautiful. It's windy. It's not windy. They are together. They're not together. We are excited. We are not excited. We're not excited. You are cold. You're not cold. you're not. So, I am, he is, they are, all of these forms are affirmative. To negate all these forms, I am, I'm not. He is, he's not. She is, she's not. It is, it's not. They are, they're not. You are, you're not. We are, we're not. We use this form to express something at present and maybe last for a bit in the future. To clarify this, when I say I'm cold right now, and maybe I'll be cold in the future. Alright, there is something called contraction form. And the contraction form basically is to combine two words to make them shorter. We use them mostly when we speak or when we write informal. But when you write informal, try to avoid them. Let's look at the contraction form. I am, I will get rid of the A and I will combine the I and am together and put apostrophe to become I'm cold. I'm cold. He is, I will get rid of the I and combine the S close to he with the apostrophe, so it will become he is. She, same exact idea. Get rid of the I, put the apostrophe, combine them together, she is. It. Get rid of the I, combine them together, put the apostrophe, it is. They are. We are. You are. Same exact thing. Let's look at verb to be when we want to talk about something in the past. Formation, was and were. Was goes with I, he, she, it. Were takes they, you, we. I was cold. He was cold. It was cold. What does that mean? It was cold in the past. And the past can be a minute ago. It doesn't have to be yesterday. A past would be a timeline right before the time of the speech. Let's look at the contraction form. There is no contraction form for verb to be in the past. So I was, it will be written I was. He was, it will be written he was, as a complete two full words. But there is a contraction only when we negate those sentences. I only can apply the contraction and the negation of the sentence. I will simply get rid of the O and put apostrophe. I wasn't. They were not becomes they weren't. We were not becomes we weren't. You were not or you weren't. All the examples and explanation we just talked about, it was using verb to be as a main verb. Let's look at how to use verb to be as a helping verb. We use verb to be to help us to specify what tense is in this sentence. For example, I am working now. I is the subject. I am is verb to be. Work is the main verb. Verb to be, which is formed as am, is a helping verb to let us know that this sentence is talking about present continuous or present progressive. Is it clear? Let's have another example. I was playing soccer when you called me. verb to be here is was. The main verb was play. I is the subject. So verb to be here is helping us to identify the tense, which is past continuous. So now we learned a lot about verb to be, and we have seen ourselves how important this verb is. We have seen it in so many different forms, and we learned when and how to use them all. Verb to be guaranteed it will be used 90% of the time when you speak English, and when you read English, and when you write English, and when you listen to English, you will come across verb to be 99.9% all the time. I even use it a lot in my explanation, in my intros, and all my videos. I use verb to be a lot. Thanks very much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate your time. Your support really means a lot to me, and I'll see you next one. Peace.